Making a time lapse with your Insta360 Go breaks all the rules that you're supposed to follow when you make them, like all of them. Find out how easy it is to get quick but really pretty decent time lapses with the Insta360 Go here in this video, and why sometimes the rules just don't matter. Let's go, rule breakers! So when you're doing a time lapse, you're supposed to have all of your settings on manual, so your camera doesn't correct for any of the settings. ISO, focus, aperture, shutter speed, all on manual. Well, that's not going to happen with the Go. And that's the beauty of the Go too. And you're also supposed to turn off the image stabilization to avoid jitters and blurry images. But with the image stabilization of the Insta360 Go, well, that's another rule broken. You're also supposed to shoot in RAW so you can correct in post-production. Well, the Go just isn't made for that with the size of the sensor in this thing. And you're also supposed to add ND filters for added motion blur too. No, not gonna happen. The Go is just not meant to do any of this. The Go has a built-in autopilot, for better or worse, to figure out all these things for you. And I'm going to show you how it does a pretty amazing job to produce time lapses you'll be proud to show and share. So let me walk you through the different options. Oh, and just a note, it was cold this morning, so I used a full tripod rather than using this sticky mount. I wasn't sure how well it would stick or stay stuck at cold temperatures for an hour and more at a time. But you can see I also use this Gooseneck Mount mounted onto the roof too, so there's a lot of ways that you can do this, including just using the magnetic back of the camera itself if you've got a magnetic surface like a lamppost or a table leg to stick it to. Okay, first let's fire up the Go app. I'm using an iPhone 11 Pro Max here and connect it to the camera that we've already started up by using a long click on the Go once. Right, once it's connected, you can see this menu up on your screen with the big yellow shoot button here. Let's switch from photo mode and click on this icon at the bottom right and select the hyperlapse stroke time-lapse icon. Okay, now at the top of this time-lapse page, hit mode and you'll see two options. Choose time-lapse. Now we have to figure out the shot interval. Low intervals will make time go by more slowly. On other cameras, I like using 2 to 3 second intervals, but the lowest interval here is 15 seconds. Hey, that's cool. Then that's the slowest setting we have, where you see the smoothest movement as time progresses. Long breaks between intervals will make footage faster. Alright, the next option down is recording length section, and this varies from 10 minutes to 1 hour for 15 second shot intervals. But the recording length options change according to the shot interval length you choose. So longer intervals will give you longer recording lengths to choose from, up to what looks like 8 hours. The final information line here is not an option, but instead it tells you what you can expect in terms of the length of the video that your shot interval stroke recording length combo will give you. Now the thing to remember here is that the battery power you have left in your Go will determine what recording length and interval length combination you'll be able to select. If it's too many intervals or recording for too long for the battery power you have remaining, then a warning will appear and you'll either have to charge up your Go or choose a different shot interval and recording length combo that will work within the battery power limits you have remaining in your device. So you'll see some examples here that I'll show you, shot with 15-second shot intervals over 1 hour, 30-second shot intervals shot over 1.5 hours, and 1-minute shot intervals shot over 2 hours. If you've enjoyed this video on how to make a time lapse, you might also want to watch my long-term review of the Insta360 Go and my video here on how to use continuous interval mode on the Go too. Hey, like and share this video if it's been useful. Thanks for watching. My name is Saab Johal and good night.